smoked buffalo chicken sliders on the patio. This thing's about to be real good. Let's get started with that whole chicken. Ooh, it's juicy. So when I start these buffalo chicken sliders, I'm using that whole chicken. I want to get some smoke on this thing when we put it on the grill. So the first thing I'm going to do so this thing cooks more evenly is get it spatchcocked. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm just going to take this little back piece out right here and flatten it out. Easy to do. Just get you some shears, and right where this tail is, we're just going to go in here and just start cutting. Once you get this little backbone removed, you can throw it away or you can put it in stock, whatever you want to do. Take a chicken like this, get all these little innards out right here. You'll see that come with an old chicken. I think you got the heart, you got the gizzards, all that good stuff. Save that for your gravy or whatever you want to do with it. So now that you got your chicken cleaned out, you just want to get it down just like this. And you'll see, you just kind of want to give it one of these, boom, and break that breastbone, just so it lays nice and flat right here. And then we're just gonna season it up with just some simple ingredients. I got some coarse ground pepper right here, and we're gonna go on pretty heavy because this is all we're putting on it, pepper and salt, because we're gonna let the chicken, the smoke, the buffalo sauce, the ranch, you're not gonna taste a bunch of herbs and spices on this chicken. So like I'm gonna go down pretty heavy. If you think this is a lot, it's not. That pepper is gonna cook up on the grill and it's gonna taste real good. I guarantee it. Now I'm just gonna go on with a little bit of that salt, just about that much. Pat it in. Whew, do you see how beautiful that bird is looking right here? Let's just take a moment because these buffalo chicken sliders are about to be real good. But anyway, we'll flip it over and we'll just do the same to this side. A little pepper, a little bit of this salt, just like that. Pat it in. Now we're just gonna flip it over and just hit any spots that might have been missed. And that is looking pretty good to me. All right, so now that we got this chicken seasoned up, we're gonna go ahead and go over to the grill, get this charcoal started. All right, so I'm putting this stuff in my Weber 22 today. I got some lump charcoal and some hickory wood. Let's get this thing set up. Oh yeah. Ooh, flames. All right, so I got my vents wide open on both sides, bottom and top. Got a little hickory wood just for some smoky flavor, and I piled it on heavy. It's not gonna take this chicken long to cook. I'm letting this thing roll wide open. I'm sure it's gonna get 350 to 425. That's okay. I'm coming back out here every 15 minutes to rotate when I see dark spots. When I see dark spots, I'm gonna flip, rotate, turn. We'll come back in 15 minutes and I'll show you how I do it. All right, 15 minutes in, this thing has been holding 325 wide open on this side right here. And that's exactly where I wanted to be, that 350, even 400 really don't bother me. Let's look at this chicken. Woo, we got that smoke rolling. You see we're starting to get a little brown color. And it really looks good on each side. I don't really think there's any point in moving it. Let's look at that bottom half though. I think I'm gonna flip that chicken over and I'm gonna let this side get a little color for about another 15 minutes. Like I said, we're just gonna let this thing rock and roll. We're gonna keep turning it till we get color on all sides and everything looks good and we reach that internal temperature of 165. We'll be back when we get this thing off the kettle. After an hour and 15 minutes, this is what this chicken's looking like. Woo, woo. That thing is looking real good. We've temped the breast, we're right at 165, and the legs are running 175, 180. I know this chicken's done. You can also tell because these juices right here are running clear. This Weber kettle has held true, 300, 325 this whole time, hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna get this thing over to the cutting board, give it a 10-minute rest and get this thing shredded up. So it's been 10 minutes now. We've let this bird rest and man, this thing is juicy. Just look at that. Lord, it is still smoking hot. And this thing just pulls right apart. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking for right there. The wing pulls right off. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna get this chicken shredded up, get this thing in a bowl, and start getting that buffalo sauce and that ranch going on. All right, so we got our chicken finally shredded up, and I mean, it is looking so good. I've already tasted it, and I'm telling you, that smoke is gonna make the difference on this thing. So we're gonna go in with some Frank's hot sauce. You can make your own if you want to, but I don't think it's gonna be any better than this. We're gonna go with about 1/4 cup to start out with. We just wanna coat this chicken. We don't want it swimming in it. But if you like that, go ahead and do it. I'm just looking to get a good buffalo flavor in here, a little ranch flavor, just a little bit more. I'm gonna say we used about 1/2 cup, maybe just a sploosh more. There we go. Mix it around, and to that we're just gonna hit it with a little homemade ranch, about 1/4 cup. And this is smelling so good. We just wanna give it a good mix, and that is looking pretty good to me. We're just gonna get our little Lodge cast iron skillet right here. Some of these Hawaiian rolls, get them out of the bag. And you can already tell it's gonna fit perfect in this little Lodge skillet right here. Bread knife, and what I do is just take it right down the middle. I don't separate these individually. And once you get this on the pan, you're just gonna lay some pepper jack cheese or whatever cheese you like. We're just gonna coat that bottom so those buns don't get soggy. I added just a little more pepper to this. We're just gonna give it a good stirring. All right, at this point, you're just gonna spread your buffalo chicken out. So we got the chicken on the plate right there. It's looking good. We're just gonna add that other layer of cheese. This ain't the time to be stingy with the cheese. Y'all hear me? Put that down. And this is pepper jack. I like pepper jack. You use what you like. We're gonna do that just like that, and we're gonna get that bun down. We got a little garlic butter right here that we just made, and this is just garlic and butter. Just gonna give that a little wisp. And we're just gonna butter them tops. It's gonna give these buns a little color and add a little extra flavor. Butter ain't gonna hurt nothing ever, I guarantee it. All right, so our pit's still rolling. We're just gonna get over there and get them on. All right, so we're gonna let this thing roll until these tops are all brown and that cheese is ooey gooey. I'm guessing it's gonna take 10 to 15 minutes. Then we'll be ready to try this thing. Stay with me. So after 10 minutes, we got these sliders out and they are looking real good. Do y'all hear that? Ooh, nice little bun crisp. We got these sliders right here. Let's get these things out and give it a little look-see. That is looking real good. Let's give this thing a try. Whew. Man, that is super good. If you're into buffalo stuff, this thing is smoky, ranchy. I'm talking about super good. Listen, y'all give this thing a try. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.